Mabuhay! 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 Hi guys! Welcome back again to my channel. So, for today's video will not be too long and not too short. Sakto lang. So, I will be talking about today the importance of ecotourism sustainability and the practices and ways to promote it. Are you guys ready? Alright! So first off, we will be expounding the meaning of ecotourism on what it is all about. So we all know that ecotourism is a unique subset of tourism industry. So it is mainly focuses on the enhancement or maintenance of the environment or the natural systems through tourism. So ecotourism means different things to different people. So to sum it up, it is the general term that encompasses the nature-based adventure, soft adventure, and cultural tourism. So on the other hand, ecotourism guarantees the sustainable use of environmental resources while generating economic opportunities for the local people. So moreover, ecotourism tries to raise the environmental consciousness by exploring ecology and ecosystems and by providing environmental types of experiences. The aim of ecotourism is to protect the natural environment, to find ways to benefit the local communities while respecting their culture. So, it is also to educate travelers about the importance of responsible travel. It encourages positive experiences for visitors as well. It minimizes the impact of tourism in the environment. It boosts employment and financial opportunities for local people. And of course, it encourages construction by conservation, by providing financial benefits in its favor. Successful ecotourism requires maximizing its environmental and economic benefits while minimizing ecological damage and disruption of local communities. So to achieve these goals, ecotourism development should be carefully planned from the beginning, those ways, and keeping in mind these key points. So here are the key points or the ways. First, ensure sustainability. Limits the number of tourists allowed in an area can help maintain the integrity and vitality of the site so that it can continue to draw tourists for years to come. Materials used in the construction of ecotourism sites should be acquired in a sustainable manner. Renewable sources of energy such as solar, wind, or water, rather than polluting fossil fuels, are in many cases more practical, cost-efficient, and less of strain on local resources. Tourist facilities should be reconstructed on the outskirts of the park boundaries to minimize deteriorous environmental impacts. So the second one is include local residents. Knowing local people as consultants or directors of community-based ecotourism projects can help ensure community support. If they lack the necessary skills to participate in the ecotourism industry or interact with foreign tourists, the government may provide job training and education. So the third one is maximize local economic benefits. Governments must take steps to ensure revenue retention by regulating foreign investments and by encouraging local investment and employment in lodging, guide services, and other ventures. So now I will be discussing the ways and the practices and how to promote ecotourism. Walk where possible. So walking is the most basic and convenient way of touring a new place. In addition to the fact that it reduces your carbon footprints, get help from tour guides who advise on areas that are safe to walk through and do so. Additionally, some animals in the wild are rattled by heavy sounds such as those produced by motor vehicles. So therefore, leave the van at the entrance and just walk, which will not disturb these animals. Buy their local products in stores. So when you visit a new place, be sure to support their venture by buying some of these souvenirs. In doing so, you will be promoting the authentic artisans and their locally handicrafted items. So do not go for purchases that will end up in the trash soon. So as well as souvenirs that have a larger carbon footprint. So we'll go for it. So next is respect the practices of local peoples. So This goes without saying, but do not force your practices and beliefs to these locals. So when people are praying in churches, mosques, temples, or other holy sites, be discreet. Additionally, wear decent clothing when visiting these places and abide by any established dress code. And yes, say no to plastics. Be part of the solution by opting for locally purified water in recyclable glass bottles and carry tote bags in your luggage that you can use while perusing street shops and markets. This cuts back on plastic waste and reduces your carbon footprints. It might also be a way to challenge petroleum-based ingredients which are a staple in manufacturing, plastic bags, and bottles. In the spirit of avoiding plastics, take part in the fight against the same, which is indeed a global problem. So the last one will be spread awareness on sustainable tourism. So as educated people who are fully aware of how our actions impact the environment and who understand sustainable tourism, it is our duty or responsibility to educate others by spreading awareness on the same. We should lead by example as individuals, groups, and organizations, companies, and even governments, driving up the awareness to calm policymakers who can enable long-term change on a systematic level. Alright, so that ends with my vlog for today's video, and I hope that you learned something from what I have discussed. So stay tuned for more videos, viewers, and thank you and God bless.